It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the D, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Nets in Brooklyn. And for Brooklyn, they have to be pleased with the way things have gone for them this season, winning 3 of their first 4 games. They've been a confident-looking team since the end of the preseason. And, of course, in action tonight will be Shammy Wells. He can take over a game if you let him, but at times he can fade in and out of a contest. Your thoughts, Kenny, on his game?
Well, you know what? We all had one teammate that, would fade in and out and focus and out. Sometimes we were that teammate, But, on this team, it's Shammy.
Well, he's a good player, but there's a reason why he hasn't made most of his skill set. They say hard work beats talent, and talent doesn't work hard.
No, it's kind of like hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work.
That's what I just said.
I think you said and.
Well, and when, same thing.
Well,
just for you kids at home, though. Hard work beats talent when talent
doesn't work hard. That's what I said.
No doubt.
Remember that. Give the kids at home another word of advice, will you?
I hate to do it to you guys.
Whoa! He's upset.
That's what I said.
Let me see if I can do that.
It's not working, Ernie. I think Shaq can do it with one hand.
Oh!
The Nets play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando.
And how about the effort that they put forth in that game, playing just lockdown D?
Well, you know what they say, defense wins championships, and they made a huge effort to shut them down.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young... We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Lynn, and stolen by DJ. 1 second left. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Oh, that's the type of clutch player he sees himself as. Boy, can he deliver.
Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says he remains very grateful.
I wasn't sure, if my career would ever pan out the way I was hoping for, or if I would be able to stay in the NBA. And so for me to be here playing, to be able to know I'm going to play in the game, in an NBA game, it's just, it's pretty cool.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, EJ out there with Wells. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Thompson. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 slot.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Well, it seems like it's been a while since the breakthrough of Lynn's sanity, but Jeremy Lin is still breaking down walls for Asian and Asian American athletes. This guy has shattered stereotypes and inspired many to follow in his path.
Carroll against Crowder. Back to Parsons. Takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, listen, we know DJ's popular with his teammates, and it's not just about his great basketball play. This guy always comes with great music in the locker room. That's important.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. And the Cavs over the last few seasons setting records when it comes to three-pointers made.
And really, they did a good job of surrounding LeBron with floor spacers. They doubled down on that when they got Channing Frye. And then when he and Kevin Love play together in the front court, the Cavs can bury you with their long-range shooting.
Crabbe kicks to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. LeVert's got 5 now.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
And Shumpert kicks to Jefferson. Outside Crowder. Thompson sets the pick for Crowder. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. if we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. The second half just about to get going here. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come.
LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Crabbe comes in for Mozgov. The Cavaliers leading by 17. We've got Russell. Crabbe is out there with LeVert, and it's Kilpatrick in at the 2, so that's the Nets 5. On the wing, Korver takes a 3. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Love.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
Pass to LeVert. Kicks it to Crabbe. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Kilpatrick. It's rebounded by Jefferson. On its way from Parsons for 2, and too long on the shot. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the end.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Older, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Yo, I kind of feel like Bill Murray in that one movie. What's it called again?
Caddyshack?
Nah, that's not it.
Rushmore.
Nah, that's not it, Coach.
Ghostbusters.
Y'all not letting me explain, man. It's that movie where he lives the same day over and over again, and it kind of feels like this road trip. Like every day is the same. I just can't.
Ghostbusters. Oh, Groundhog's Day.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Man, I was trying to think of it.
You talking about Rushmore and Ghostbusters?
Who is Bill Murray?
The dude from Space Jam.
Which was a good movie, by the way.
No, that was Billy Crystal.
No, that's Deuce Bigelow.
Okay.